Thank you so much for joining us. The next piece, Jeff's our MC, and he does a great job of researching our pieces and talking a little bit about each piece, but I wanted to talk a little bit about this piece. When I was a master's student at Michigan State University, my mentor and teacher was John Whitwell. And for 2 weeks, we got to have Frank Ticheli on campus with us as we did a 2 CD recording of several pieces of Mr. Ticheli. And so when this particular piece, Amazing Grace, came up, as a conducting student and the master's students, we were talking to John and Frank Ticheli about this. And so John wanted to commission a piece for his father. His father was getting older, his health was declining, and John had reached out to Frank Ticheli and said, hey, would you write a piece for my father? And so, of course, you know, one of these great composers, he has a lot of commissions that he's working on, and so as the months went on, Dr. Whitwell's, or Mr. Whitwell's father had passed away, and he called up Frank and said, look, I really want to get this commission going. Where are we with it? And he said, he goes, John, I'm telling you, every time I sit down to kind of start your piece, I just have a block. I just, not an original tune or a composition comes to my mind. Tell me a little bit more about your dad. And so, of course, John Whitwell was telling about his dad. He was very religious. They went to church as a family. And he said, it's interesting, John, because every time I sit down at the keyboard or start to write this piece, the tune Amazing Grace comes in my head. It just keeps coming in. It just kind of clouds everything. Do you think if I write a setting on Amazing Grace, that would work for this commission? And John said, absolutely. And this is what came out. It's a phenomenal setting of Amazing Grace. So for my teacher, Mr. Whitwell, and of course, commissioned for his father, we'd like to play that for you. Thank you.